There's a question that comes after the hardest seasons. It doesn't arrive immediately. It surfaces slowly as things settle and the weight begins to shift. Who am I now? The executor work had become so consuming that somewhere along the way, it had become the loudest thing about me. The trust, the estate, the phone calls, the family dynamics, all of it demanding my attention, my energy, my time. And now, with that noise quieting down, I found myself in unfamiliar territory. Just me. I had to sit with that for a while. I am a mother, a grandmother. Those roles never paused. And yet, I hadn't been fully present in them the way I wanted to be. Coming back to those relationships, really coming back, felt like returning to something I hadn't realized I had been missing. I'm someone with goals, dreams that had been set aside, waiting. Before my parents passed, I had been moving towards something. A home of my own closer to my family. A creative life I had been quietly building toward. A sense of purpose that had always lived inside of me, even when circumstances asked me to set it down for a while. Those things were still there, and I began, slowly, to pick them up. I noticed something else during this time. My parents had always seen something in me that I sometimes struggled to see in myself. Their decision to name me executor, made years before I ever knew about it, was an act of trust. They believed in my strength, my integrity, my ability to lead even when things were hard. Walking through this process had not diminished those qualities. It had shown them to me more clearly than ever before. I had navigated something most people never face. I stayed firm when it was difficult. I carried responsibility for others while grieving. I had made decisions that no one else saw, that no one else thanked me for, and I had made them with care. That is not nothing. That is everything. And I was beginning to understand something about my parents, perhaps always knew. There was a writer in me, a storyteller, someone who needed to take what she had lived through and turn it into something meaningful. To say to someone else walking the same path, you're not alone. I was here too. I'm still becoming. I think we all are. And for the first time in a long time, I could feel the shape of who I was becoming. She looked a lot like the person my parents always believed I was. I'm Paige, and this is Living with What Remains. There's a Substack article that accompanies this. Look in the description box for the link. Next week, I want to talk about what it means to carry the people you have lost as a presence, not a weight. I'll see you then.